Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Somebody trying to make a 3D looking ribbon, but they're using the extrude tool, which has its purposes, but I don't think it helps in this ribbon case. So we're just going to start from scratch, and I'm going to draw some pretty radical um, lines. And then I'm going to take my shape tool, and I'm going to select them all, and I'm going to go up to Windows, Dockers, Corners, and you see what it did, and hit apply. So it gave me a kind of a curved line. Now, if you use the extrude tool, we've been emailing back and forth this morning. It does a pretty good job, and it does a great job of doing that. But the problem is with the extrude tool, when you try to fill in with the smart fill tool, sometimes, see, it leaks. And you could spend a lot of time fixing leaks and deleting lines. So my suggestion to him is don't use the extrude tool. Just hit the plus key on the keyboard and move your ribbon down. Now let's zoom in here a little bit, take a 2-point line and close off your ribbon. Now, we don't really have any excessive lines. But if we fill these two in now, you've got such a peak to that it does look like a ribbon, but we can go a lot better. So my suggestion is just take the 2-point line and don't go all the way to the apex, but kind of go like right in there to right there. And then delete that line that you cannot see. Same thing on the bottom, take a 2-point line. If you go too far, you're going to have to delete some other lines, which isn't a bad thing. But you see what I'm doing? I'm making the ribbon shape. So we're going to go from there to there. Just make sure you get on the node or on the edge and delete that line you can't see. Or you shouldn't be able to see because it's on the other side of the ribbon. Now we won't have any leaks. So I'm going to use that same color, that burnt orange. And we got those 5 or 6 sections. Now if we take the first section, go up to Interactive Fill Tool, and put a little darkness like it's going underneath that other part of the ribbon. And you could play around with that. Play around with that till you get it the way you want it. Now in this one, it's really going over and under. So there's kind of an artistic challenge to try to figure out what you think looks the best. So I'm just going to take and go down and put a little darkness on that downhill side, leaving that uphill side like that. Now, we've already got this one set. We could grab our color eyedropper or attribute eyedropper, take a sample right there and put it in there. Matter of fact, we could probably try that too. That doesn't look too bad. Now, the other way, we got one more to do, and we could do it 2 different ways. Let's take the Interactive Fill tool. Whoop. And let's go from there to there. But let's put black on both of them. Well, you know what? I didn't. If you don't have that selected, see, I changed that because I had that selected last. So make sure you select that. Make sure it's selected when you get your Interactive Fill tool. And let's go black on both ends because it's just another train of thought. It might not be as good as the first one. Now let's get that burnt orange and let's put it, this way we've kind of got black on both ends of that. I don't really think it needs it. So we're going to go back to the orange here and just take away those other ones by double clicking and then just bring this out. But that could happen at some point that you might want to do that. I think that looks pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and Control G to group it. Black box in this case might not work because our shadows are black. but I'm going to go object order back a page, and it works pretty well. And there's a lot of other things you could do to it, but the extrude tube tool in this case, I think it's just easier to do it this way. Well, it's a lot easier. Anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.